Since its inception in 1993, the Nigerian Economic Summit has evolved into Nigeria's foremost platform for institutionalized public-private dialogue on economic management and national development. Speakers at the conference emphasized that without reforms anchored on five pillars: industrialization, infrastructure, inclusion, institutions, and investments, Nigeria risks losing a generational chance for transformation.
The Nigerian Economic Summit has shown that even in the face of volatility, evidence-based dialogue and courageous reforms can redirect the course of a nation. Today, our charge is to sustain the momentum, deepen the culture of collaboration, and to commit to the structural reforms that will define Nigeria's next 3 decades. Therefore, our tasks at Next 31 in October are very clear. It is really about translating resilience into renewal and reforms into real inclusive prosperity for every Nigerian.
We grow an economy by expanding investment, expanding government expenditure, expanding consumption, whilst creating a trade surplus. You're exporting more than you're importing, and that creates jobs. So this summit is simple. It just focuses on what are the reform imperatives for removing the constraints. Constraints to investments, constraints to government expenditure, constraints to export growth, constraints to consumption and productivity.
The event also reflected on the impact of past summits, which have served as catalysts for reforms in diverse sectors.
The past 2 years have been challenging in reshaping the economic and social trajectory of our country. Decisions such as the removal of fuel subsidy and the unification of the exchange rates are key policy directions of the current administration. These twin policies, however, came with short-term pains and hardships, testing the resilience of households and businesses. But there are essential steps, and the early outcomes show that we are turning the corner.
The press conference set the stage for NES 31, reinforcing the summit's role as a vital bridge between government and business. With more than 3 decades of impact, stakeholders expressed optimism that it will drive transformative policies and partnerships to secure lasting prosperity for Nigeria. Omobolande Adesui, Arise News, Lagos.